I'm getting cooked in the chat, rightfully so. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another episode of Ahwa, Habibis. And I don't even know what to say, wallahi, because this is just, it's too late. Like, as much as a fraud as I am with the lateness, I think this is like a new all-time record for lateness here. So, you know, I would like to, first of all, publicly apologize to you, the viewers. I've apologized to my people privately as well. I'm so sorry. All the people who have waited, you're all real ones. I'm so sorry, Habibis. I'm sorry to all the viewers. I'm sorry to Footy Judge Mo. I'm sorry to Staffy, and I'm sorry to Saad. This is my fault. I apologize. We were out, you know, and it wasn't like I'm out with my friends, so I couldn't really control it because it was like more relatives and stuff. So it was the whole tribe and stuff. So I apologize. Big up to Wolves FI, who sent in 2 super chats, but I can't put them up on the screen. He says, where is Don Hussam and sumo wrestlers Staffy and Saad Samoa Joe brothers? And then he said, Lou Sam, hold your L. Yes, human life is twists and turns. Everyone can be late sometimes, but this is a disgrace. Being late way too often, says Wolves FI. Wolves, I apologize for not letting me put your super chat up on the screen because you sent it way long ago when I was supposed to go live. So I'm so sorry. I can't even find the chat anymore. So once again, sorry. Apologies to the viewers. Apologies to my lovely, incredible panelists, you know, for making them wait this long. So I'm so sorry to all of you guys. I apologize. Mistakes happen in it. So I love you all. Make sure you guys are all liking and subscribing. And let me introduce the panelists. Of course, this fraud, I'm going to play him this Saturday. You know, I know more game time comes closer, he's going to be more and more shitting himself. He's probably a bit too smug now, which works in our favor. Well, with the clips. Man like Saad is in the building. How are you doing, Saad?
Yes. Come on, man. You know what I mean? We're here, man. We're active, man. On the ends, you know what I mean? Pulling up, Mr. Willow Saliba. First time at Anfield, it's gonna get techie, man. It's gonna be a techie. But listen, big up Hassan, big up the panel, big up everybody in the goddamn chat, bro. Big up yourselves, man. Big up yourselves. W for everybody in the chat, man. And listen, we're gonna get into it, man. It's gonna be a good one.
Facts. Introducing as well, as per usual, whenever there's any Arabs, you need some corruption. The sprinkle of corruption that we all need in our lives. Corrupt Judge Mo, fraudulent Judge Mo. How are you doing, Habibi?
Alhamdulillah. Wallahi, anta, you're guilty. Wallahi, you're guilty.
Hey, what do they call it when they like admit they're guilty?
You plead.
I plead guilty.
I plead guilty. My bad, you guys. I plead guilty. Listen, I apologize to the guys privately, and I did publicly as well because I know I fucked up. So my bad. And finally, last but not least, he's here. After their 0-0 win at Anfield, let's see if they can get another win at Old Trafford this Saturday as well against West Ham, who got hammered by us yesterday. So joining us on the channel, of course, is the man, the myth, the legend, the Lieutenant General of This is Football, rocking a beanie probably because his hairline is just destroyed. Man like Staffy is in the building. How are you doing, Staffy, man?
I'm rocking a beanie because I'm feeling under the weather, but thank you for violating my hairline for no reason. Thank you for reminding me of my 0-0 win. Congrats on your 6-0 win. I still haven't seen the video on YouTube. I want to check the goals. I wanted to see the 6 goals, but I haven't found it yet. But anyways, thank you for being here, even though it wasn't on time. Thank you for everyone else who's here. Thank you for having me. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Saad, you're a fraud. Let's get the show on the road.
There you are.
Yeah,
you're a fraud. I told you earlier why, but you're a fraud.
Yeah, that's all good.
And actually, guys, let me tell you something. I'm a fan of Staffy TV, and I watch their pro clubs regularly. Saad is by far the worst player I've ever seen play this entire game. I'm just telling you. By far, he lost 7-0 to Staffy. It's just
listen. If we really want to talk about it, guys,
7-2.
They didn't play me in the right position. When they play me striker, they don't pass the ball. Yeah, this is what happens.
Okay. Thank you for.
Okay, Griggs.
Anyway, guys,
Griggs' comment.
I don't want to talk about pro clubs and stuff because we're already late as hell.
No,
so
read Griggs' comment.
Yes, Griggs agrees. Listen, Griggs is not a liar. He's Simicas's cousin, so that gives him a bit more thingy. So anyway. Like, subscribe, Not for me. I know I'm a fraud. For the 3 on the panel who waited so long. So like for them, don't like for me. So hit the like button. Big up to Wolves FI for the super chats. Once again, it's just not letting me put it up on the screen, Habibi. My bad, my brother, because you sent it probably too long ago. Anyway, I just want to get you guys' opinions quickly on something before we get to the predictions section, before we do all of that, before we preview the weekend's games, the big games specifically. I just want to talk about the midweek games, the Liverpool-Chelsea midweek games. I want you guys to just, as you guys know, listen, this is Ahwa, open floor settings. Whoever wants to start. I think it's probably logical maybe for Saad to start on this one, even though he's knocked out of the competition. But obviously he's playing Liverpool this Saturday. So I just want to see if that changes his opinion, the game yesterday. I don't want you to preview Arsenal yet. I just want you to talk about the kind of the games that happened Wednesday and Tuesday.
Listen, Chelsea, I mean, they managed to get past Newcastle. Mudryk scoring again, Mudryk on the score sheet, which is this guy only pops up certain moments, but he managed to keep them in the game and managed to get them to penalty shootouts, which they ended up winning on. So congrats to Chelsea and that. But listen, on Liverpool's performance, that was them hopefully getting all their anger out. Because I've seen West Ham play some games. I haven't seen them get torn apart like that. I mean, at one point they just let Curtis Jones just walk through the whole defense. That run that Curtis Jones done, bro, that was crazy. He literally walked through the whole midfield, the whole defense, and left everybody for dead and just put it into the bottom left corner. So, listen, that game, I feel like Klopp changed a few things. He brought a few players on, or he started a few players. I think he started Nunes on the left. Did he start him on the left? I think he did. Or he was playing more on the left as like a left forward. So yeah, listen, Klopp making some changes, meaning that anything can happen. But a good game from you guys, and I didn't expect it to be that big of a score. And I expected you guys to go out there. Maybe it's like a 2-1 win or something like that, but you guys demolished them. Fully. So big ups to you guys, man. But yeah, a good game from Liverpool, and yeah, good game.
You scared now?
No.
Genuinely. Okay, so
no, I don't. I don't get scared. I might be nervous, but scared is you can't be scared.
I think that what proves that everything is different this season.
Yeah.
So the feeling of Arsenal Football Club, and that's the effect of the Man United game against Liverpool, to be honest, is that I haven't seen as many, like in my lifetime watching football, probably since social media came to the picture and stuff in 2017-16, I haven't seen that many Arsenal fans as comfortable as now going to Anfield thinking, well, it might be all right. We might not get demolished. We might get a result and we might put in a good performance. Even though Liverpool just demolished West Ham 5-1 with a second team, basically, without Trent, without Mohamed Salah, which I'm not sure how to look at it, right? Maybe Staffy and Hussam can chime in here. Is it because Arsenal are consistent, are controlled, or is it because Liverpool are not as scary as before in the last 5-6 years under Jurgen Klopp? Because it has to be one of them, right? Because Arsenal every year, it can be both. You think it can be both?
100%.
Which one are you leaning towards?
Okay, Liverpool are not the same Liverpool, and I'll tell you that for myself because I went to Anfield with Scott McTominay and I looked comfortable. So that's number one. Number two, they're not the same Arsenal that, listen, I know we like to stick it on Arsenal all the time and banter them, and Hamza likes to make fun of Arsenal fans, but if we're being realistic, they're better than what we've seen in previous years. I know we don't like to give them credit for it, but that is the truth. They're doing what they should be doing. The team is much better than what they used to be. They have a much better balance and balanced squad up front and in the back and in the midfield than they've had in previous years. And when's the last time? Let's be honest. When's the last time Arsenal got embarrassed? When's the last time they got battered by anyone? Probably last year once to Man City, once or twice to Man City, something like that. And Man City were on smoke. They were a treble-winning team, and we understand why they did that. Other than that, when's the last time Saad went into a game scared of getting, battered by a team, scared of going away to a team? It hasn't been the case for a while, mainly because they obviously improved and the level of competition, everyone can admit, it's much closer than it was in the past few years, So that's what I'm saying. It's a mixture of both. And I think Saad can sit here and be worried about not winning a game because he knows, listen, if I want to win a league, I have to pick up 3 points. But I don't think Saad in the past, this season, last season,
Do you think you have to
into
pick up
games,
3 or 1 point? Which one do you think?
3, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, I said this about the Villa
Nothing
game, and I'm
points.
gonna say this
Nothing
again.
points, in my opinion.
I'll tell you why. As I said before, I thought about it today. I was listening to, I forgot what show I was listening to. Actually, it was the top 6, and I was listening. I know I was listening to OB, and he was basically saying these are the games that you remember when you win a tournament, something like that. Sorry, when you win the league. And I sat there and I was like, what games do I remember when United used to win leagues? And like, first thing that came to memory, like 2011 example. I remember when we went head to head in Chelsea and Chicharito scored in like the first 10 minutes. That was the game where I was like, yo, we're winning the league. This could be one of those games. I've been saying this since the Villa game. There's games where you see your team doing very well and you're like, yo, we're really going to win the league, aren't we? Even though it's so early, but like you get signs, and this should be one of them. A draw, listen, at the end of the day, I keep saying I'm going to stay consistent. Go into Anfield, wherever you are in the league and wherever Liverpool are in the league, and getting a point usually is a good result. It's just, it's been a thing. It's always been a thing. United used to win leagues and still lost in Anfield, but getting a win, as I'm saying, it's a statement. They almost did it last year. They got to do it this year. Because what statement is it going to send when you show that you improved?
Staffy, let me just say 2 things here. Firstly, the reason why.
By the way, this is the most I've ever given Arsenal credit. No one ever complained again.
But can I just ask Staffy a question, and just generally to all 3 of you, just on what he said? Why is it? First of all, big up all the Arsenal fans because they're feeling confident as hell. Bermuda Gunnar here.
It's ridiculous.
3-1.
It's nuts, bro.
I spoke to Troops, his confidence. There's a guy earlier on who super chatted in the Hussam X Troops show. He was like, we're smashing you guys. Let me ask you guys 2 questions. First of all, are we changing the narrative here that Arsenal need a win, not a draw at Anfield? That's number 1, because we're going Emirates second half of the season. Second question is the Man United game, Liverpool versus Man United, giving us a false preview for this game, if you would like?
Okay. Can I answer the first question? Can I answer the first question? I actually don't think Arsenal should get anything out of this game. If anything from Arsenal in this game is a plus. Is a plus. The reason why I'm saying that, because Man City won the league and they don't win at Anfield. Who cares if they win at Anfield? As long as Arsenal go put in a good performance, the league. Let me finish, please. The league
when he finishes, I'll tell you why that doesn't make sense.
It's very compact, right? If Arsenal won against Man City at their home and they lose to Liverpool at Anfield and they go in the second round and they win against Liverpool at their home, that compensates for it. Or Man City already drew against Liverpool at Etihad. I don't think that direct games between the teams are the ones that are going to decide the game.
Wait, you're saying that's a negative result for City, right? City 1-1 LFC is a negative result.
Yes, and still City can go and win the league. If they win against the lower opposition, they can still go and win the league. All I think is that Arsenal.
So you don't believe in the momentum shift at all?
No. I believe if Arsenal put in a good performance and lose 1-0 or 2-1 or lose by small details or a penalty or a corner or a header, I think they're just gonna look at this game and like, we performed well.
I completely
again.
disagree.
It's the hostile Anfield. Maybe you disagree with me because you have never seen the one that
no.
And you don't know. Stop disagreeing with me and agree with me when I talk to you.
This is
this new Inter versus Arsenal rivalry is beautiful.
Bro, I hope they face each other, bro. It's gonna be amazing.
This is crazy because Mo is chatting out his rear right now.
Go into Liverpool.
Yes, I will rebuttal it now. Mo, going to Liverpool and getting a win. Do you understand what that does for them mentally? Mentally for this team. Do you understand what that does?
But you haven't rebutted my point. I said a win is a plus. A loss doesn't change a thing. You're not listening. Use your ears. Maybe remove this and use your ears. Maybe that's what you need to do, bro. Maybe that's what you need to go there.
The minimum we get. The minimum we get there.
Exactly. Can I ask? Exactly. There's only 2 of you speaking. You can't take turns. Why are you yelling? Well, I felt like a
Is this
dad, you
Mo
know,
guy,
having an
bro?
interrupt. What's going
Wallahi.
on?
What is this Mo guy? What does that mean?
No, but did you
It's
not
this
bottle
Mo
the
guy.
league
What
of
does that
Anfield?
mean?
This rivalry. He started this rivalry between
Yeah,
me and him.
I am not.
know
I am
He's
praising
carrying it on.
Arsenal. What
No,
rivalry?
you're not
I am
praising it.
praising Arsenal. Can
Oh
I
my
can I
God.
ask the two guys here, Sam, Staffy? Did
Now
I
we
just
know why
say,
you were late.
did
Mo
I
was
just say
talking
anything
good.
bad about Arsenal? It's the opposite. I said even if Arsenal go and lose to Liverpool, it doesn't change a thing about them. That's me praising Arsenal. But you said the difference is you're saying Arsenal have to win. That means you don't trust your team for the rest of the league. In my opinion,
No, I do.
a win makes you favorites, right? A loss in a good manner doesn't change a thing. You're still in contention and you have a big chance of winning the league. Simple as that. I
Saad,
don't know
can I
why.
say something
Why is
crazy?
that so hard to
Mo is
understand?
100% right, by the way. You losing at Anfield in December does not lose you the league. Now, if this game was in March, completely different conversation. Completely different conversation. But in December, you don't lose nothing. You don't win the league in December and you don't lose the league in December. Like,
Mo-
okay,
Mo-
let's assume for the sake of argument, let's say yani, Liverpool win 1-0, okay? Or Liverpool win 2-1, whatever. Okay, so we're headed into the next match day after that, 2 points ahead of you. Is that the end of the world? What Mo is saying is you are trusted to beat 15 teams or 12, 13 teams home and away. That's what he's saying.
Exactly.
Can-
And if
can
you
I tell
win,
you what my-
okay, let me just put one more point just to make myself very clear. If you win and get a positive result, that moves you 2 steps ahead of everybody. It's a plus, which is I started my talk saying win or a point is a plus.
But losing is not a
doesn't
negative.
change a thing.
Yes, obviously.
Yes,
to
now
some
yes.
parts
When
of
you
it- no,
use
no,
your
to
ears
some
and use
parts-
your brain,
you're
now it's
such
a
a
yes.
fraud. You're such
Now
a
it's a yes.
fraud.
Now
But
it's
what
a
I'm
yes.
saying, no, but
Like,
listen,
your
you
blood
could be right,
boils
you
and you
could be
start
right.
like,
No,
you know,
listen, you could be right and I could be right at the same time. Yeah, both of us can be right.
no, you're
Because
not right.
What you're,
I am
what
right.
You're
You're
saying,
not
what
right.
you're saying, what's yours? Okay, can I explain? Can I just put my explanation out? Thank you.
Okay.
So what you're saying is correct. Yeah. What I'm saying in regards to us winning the game or drawing,
I love you.
winning the
That's
game, hold on, winning the game puts out such a message to the Premier League. It says, you know what, these guys have gotten rid of that. These guys have gotten rid of that mentality going away to City last season. We got blitzed both games, home and away. For us to go to Anfield, we went up 2-0 last season and we still drew. For us to get a win, that puts a massive statement out there.
Can you put
How
that
does it
football?
feel when you were
Can you
2-0
put
up
the
and
foot?
you
I'm
win?
sorry. Can you put the football club comment up there? Can you just? Yeah, there's a comment before it goes away. The football
Saad
club.
heard Mo say Arsenal lose and he went
He
off.
just said, without even listening to
We're
me.
not. Wallahi, we're not losing. We're not losing.
Yeah, I didn't
Don't
say
say
you're gonna
wallahi.
lose.
First of all, don't say wallahi, لأن you don't know علم الغيب. Secondly, listen, I agree with Mo. I agree and disagree with Mo, and I'll give you why.
Same.
I just said the same thing that Mo just said. I said we used to win the league, but still lose at Anfield. So Mo is correct. Like I will tell you, Saad, I used to watch my team always go to Anfield and struggle. Rarely we would pick up points at Anfield.
Even
This
when
is
we
why
were
the
crap,
O'Shea.
to be fair.
Remember when O'Shea scored in the last few minutes and it was just remembered because it was a rare thing and you guys were crap, but we still won a lot of leagues. So Mo is correct. We won leagues, not winning at Anfield. So yes, it doesn't define who you are. But here's the thing, Mo. This is why I'm making this argument.
Yeah.
When you said City were winning the league and they still lost the club at Anfield, that City was a little bit different. That City was smashing everyone, struggle against Klopp, and then smash everyone again. That game never did anything. That to them, that's when winning is a plus. Now, I just wanted to go back and check Arsenal's results. Obviously, we know they're on top of the league. They just went on top of the league when we drew with Liverpool last week. So they just recently been there. I went back and looked since they beat City, okay? So beating City, that was a big win, okay? Then right away, they drew to Chelsea, okay? Then they beat Sheffield, but then they lost to Newcastle. But then they beat Burnley and beat Brentford, okay? And beat Wolves. Struggled against Luton, then lost to Villa. Then just beat Brighton. It's not an easy run where they're winning 10, 15 in a row like City used to do. Then they struggle in Anfield, but then they destroy teams for about another 10 other games. That's the difference. They are not that team. Listen, Arsenal are not that team that steamroll through all the small teams. And then, okay, big games are different. If they were City, what City was in the past 3 years, where they go on these runs and they destroy everyone, that's when, in my opinion, you can afford slipping up against your rivals, especially if it's away from home. There's no shame. Sir Alex used to say, win the small games and don't lose to the big games away from home. He used to always say that, and that's the greatest manager. So if he used to say that, I'm not going to debunk it. Okay, the guy won everything.
Very, very good
But-
argument, to be honest, Staffy. Like, amazing argument. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Arsenal was that team that I trust, hey, you can go to Anfield lose, but I trust that you're going to smash whoever's next, I would be like, you know what, Mo, you have a
So
point.
I trust
But
them.
Arsenal
That's
are
it.
barely kind of getting through some teams sometimes.
But
Like
so
that
are the
Luton
other
game,
teams,
like
Staffy.
the Brentford
Isn't
game,
that
like the
true?
Wolves game.
Yes, but so
Yeah.
are Liverpool and Man City as well.
Exactly.
They
So
are
now it's
all-
going to be much. Okay, so it's going to be such a close race now.
It is a
You're
close
not-
race.
Khalas. So if that, then we need to look at this Arsenal team and not really put them as favorites, because a lot of us are
They
looking
aren't
at
favorites,
them
in
as
my opinion.
favorites. No, I get it, but a lot of people are looking at them as favorites because they're the
Arsenal are
only team that are technically on the up.
Arsenal are favorites.
Liverpool declined to where they were the
We
past
are
few years.
underdog.
City declined to what they were last year. Arsenal are the only team that you're like they've improved on last year and the year before. So that's why people keep projecting, okay, they're consistently improving, and now they're the favorites because they are on up. They just signed Rice, this and that. Liverpool are kind of struggling. City are kind of struggling.
Had
So
we
people are
signed
putting them as
Rice, by the way,
favorites.
right now we'd be 15 points ahead. No cap.
But that's
No
what I'm
cap.
saying. They can't be favorites
Yes,
if we're gonna
yes.
put them on a closer level to City, because this to me, this is looking like a title race of the old days, where United, Chelsea, and Arsenal, or United, Chelsea, and Liverpool, at the end of the season, they'd all be within 10 points, and whoever just finds a good
Yes,
run
yes.
towards the end ends up winning it. You know, so that's what I'm
There was
saying.
always-
If they
there
want to
was
be favorites,
mostly
they
there
just need
was
to win this one.
someone in these
No,
small
but sorry, let me
races.
just say one thing, because you both, there's something I disagree with. Chelsea 1-1, big up Salman, my guy, saying Sam is doing a Hamza, we are the underdogs. I'll explain to you now why in a second. First of all, Raz is saying, now we know why you were late. Mo was smoking Kush. You know what it is? Low key,
What?
Mo was right. Let me tell you why Mo was right. Because you all just needed to hear the argument. Just wait and hear the argument. It's not all about Arsenal lose and you all lose your minds. Big up to G-Pat says, why does Mo have a gavel? He's the convicted fraud. He is a fraud. He's the convicted fraud, but you know, he is also the judge. So what can we do? He got
I
a
can be a
gavel.
corrupt judge, but
Yes. Let me tell you why you're both wrong on one specific fact. Before I do that, 505 of you in here. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football. Share the video everywhere, guys. I have a dream. I have a aspiration. 25k subs before the end of the year. I am currently only 500 subscribers away. With you guys' help, we can get there. Like, subscribe, share the videos everywhere. I promise I'll never be 40 minutes late again. My bad, you guys. So big up to you guys. I think Arsenal are favorites. I'm not doing a Hamza. I'm not doing a we are underdogs. No. You know why Arsenal are favorites? Because they're top of the league right now. And had Liverpool been top of the league, they would have been we would have been the title. We would have been the favorites for this Saturday. Arsenal are headed into the game with pressure on them to deliver because they are top of the league. With pressure on them because of 6 months ago, where they were 2-0 up at Anfield and it ended up being 2-2 because Granit Xhaka thought that Anfield was, I don't know, like whichever name shit stadium away, you know, but he doesn't realize, don't piss off Anfield. Actually, when you look at it, last 2 times Arsenal came to Anfield. Last time, Xhaka pissed off Anfield. The year before, Arsenal starts the game really well, 35 minutes. They're looking even better than us. Arteta pisses off Anfield. And then suddenly it's like just a barrage of war. The one thing they need to do this time is just don't play the atmosphere. Don't play the occasion. Leave Anfield alone. If I'm Arteta, I'm telling my players, do not piss off the fans. Do not piss off anything. If they want to fight, just run back. Just run back. Just run back. Ignore everything. That's what I would say to them. But if they do piss off Anfield, then I think Arsenal, with all due respect, as much as Arsenal, I've probably been one of the fairest content creators on them that doesn't support Arsenal this season. I think they still have that buckling gene where they just, you know, it's just like, you know what, this is Anfield and we shit our pants type thing. And by the way, the Liverpool players will elevate each player 10% as well. So this is the thing. Arsenal are favorites. We're underdogs. So before we get to actually previewing the game, there's another club I want to ask you about. The club with a better trajectory than Manchester United, Footy Judge Mo, Chelsea. They beat Newcastle on penalties. I just want to say before we even get to the game, you know, man like Kieran Trippier, if that was Trent Alexander-Arnold, you'd see YouTube videos today titled Trent can
Compilation, so
defend. Trent
mistake.
can defend. Trent can
Yeah.
defend. He's a midfielder playing right back. He can defend. He can defend. He can defend. But because it's Kieran Trippier and he's such a, he's such a cute guy who went away to the Bournemouth, to the fans away at Bournemouth and said, "Oh my God, so many injuries. The lads gave it their all, and he can defend and all this." Your people just love to say this shit. Kyle Walker and Kieran Trippier have been 50%, 60%, 70% worse defensively than Trent Alexander-Arnold this season, but you'll never hear same criticism. Anyway, Chelsea beat Newcastle on penalties.
Well, Chelsea played better than Newcastle, but Chelsea gave Newcastle the chance to sit back. It was as simple as that. Chelsea actually played good football, but with the wrong people. So Chelsea had really good, like they moved the ball around very well. They got into good places, but then it's a center back or it's a Conor Gallagher being in a 10 but that was the problem with Chelsea. Footballing wise, they did okay. But I don't know why Pochettino in the second half, for example, Malo Gusto came in because Colwell was injured. And instead of playing 3 center backs and playing the right back in the right back place, he had a center back in the right back and a right back in the left back. And the game kept going. And Malo Gusto would go to the line and has to cut inside to cross. And Disasi would go all the way up on the pitch and then can't cross. So that's a main problem. And Enzo started the game and he wasn't like, he was injured or something like that. He had exhaustion or something like this, or a muscle injury. So Conor Gallagher played in the 10 and he would get in the right places and he wouldn't score. Like Chelsea, in my opinion, footballing wise, they look all right? And Nkunku came on the pitch, caused a little bit of chaos. And he's a good player. You can tell that he has the touch. You can tell that
but he's not the savior of Chelsea as people are making out.
I'm not sure if he is going to be the guy. I don't think so. I think the problem goes
I feel
beyond...
bad for the guy,
Hold on. I think the problem, it's the last thing I'm going to... I think the problem with Chelsea goes way beyond just Nkunku being on the pitch. It's Reece James being your captain and your main right back in the team. It's Ben Chilwell being the left back and not playing football, and you have to play a center back as a left back. It's you not having a clear number 10.
Do you still think they have a better trajectory than Man United?
On the football, yes.
You are a fraud. You are.
No, Mo's not a fraud. I actually agreed with him on the show yesterday. I debunked him on one thing. I was like, Mo, when you want to say trajectory, what kind of trajectory are you talking about? And he said on the pitch.
Football, yeah.
And I would be I would be a hypocrite if I said that the way that we play football has a better trajectory. That's not what I've been arguing, Mo.
No,
weeks.
I'm talking about the club. Don't change the topic.
So hold on.
Exactly. No. Sam, pause there.
Pause
Pause what you just said there. You just said as a club. Mo yesterday, he was very specific. He said on the pitch, and I was like, Mo, if you would have said all these weeks ago that you're talking about just the performances of the pitch, I would have agreed with you. Because
no, but he wasn't. He's a fraud.
Exactly. Yesterday he did.
Can I clear my name? How
Yes,
many
clear
times
your
in
name.
the beginning of the season? How many times in the beginning of the season, and people in Ahwa will vouch for me, I said that Chelsea replaced the youth team by actually buying youngsters, hoping that one of them will bang, and that's not gonna work. How many times I said in the beginning of the season that Chelsea,
you are correct.
How many times I said in the beginning of the season that for the good of football, this Chelsea project has to fail.
Should get relegated
because you shouldn't buy players all the time. That means I am convinced that the way the club is being run is wrong. And I always said when people ask me, "Do Chelsea look better than Man United?" I said yes, they look better, and people say how, but they're below them in the table. And I tried to explain because there is a style of play. I never talked about a club's trajectory in terms of like how the club is run. I talked about a team. So hold on. When I say trajectory, I say a team. When is the team gonna be better? Like if you ask me now, which team will be better, which called the trajectory as well, I will tell you Chelsea because they have a style of play. They need to tweak some stuff and it will be all right. While Man United,
can I just ask you one question?
Yes, Fadda.
One question that debunks your whole logic. Out of this whole Chelsea squad that we're watching week in, week out, how many players can you put your kidney on are going to be playing for Chelsea 3 years from now? That's the main thing here.
Well, I tell you, Caicedo, Enzo, Cole Palmer, Badiashile, I think Malo Gusto will be there, and I think Nkunku will be there. I don't think Modric will be there. I think
just tell me who you think. So we're at 6 right now.
Chukwuemeka I think Chukwuemeka, which is I saw a good player, but he's injured now, will be there. Raheem Sterling might be there in 2
Did you
years.
say?
Talking
Did
about
you
the
say
youth,
Badia?
talking
Did you say
about the youth.
Badiashile?
Badiashile is gonna.
Big up Troops,
I
he's
believe
saying 3 or
Badiashile is a
4
very
max.
good player.
That's
I
what Troops
actually,
is saying.
Saad, I actually believe Badiashile is a very good player. Very, very.
Very.
Good
I
player.
rate him.
No, I think
Very, very
Badiashile
good
is a
player.
good
I
player
rate
as well.
him,
But
I
you know
rate him.
more. What made me
Colwell
turn
is.
on United.
You asked me and I gave you the names.
طب اوكي خلينا بس اقول لك جمله. You know my problem with that argument. This my problem. I turned and I agreed with Staffy. Remember when we first had this argument, I was on your side. First of all, big up Troops in the chat. Make sure you guys go check out the combined
It's
11.
clearly a
Inshallah,
fan of
tomorrow.
Al-Ahwa.
Tomorrow 9/11 is gonna 9/11. Tomorrow 9
Troops, just
a.m.
admit
Right.
you're a fan of Al-Ahwa.
Right.
It's okay.
What?
It's okay to say it.
Yeah,
Sam
he's
trying
Troops.
to plug in something.
He's
Sam's
fan
trying to
now.
plug in something. Sam.
No, it's okay.
Yes, 9 a.m. tomorrow, inshallah, combined 11. He's gonna post it on his channel, so make sure you guys
Okay.
tune in and go watch the preview as well. You know what? When I turned, I was more with Mo against Staffy when he said the trajectory and all this. You know when I turned, when I watched Chelsea week in week out multiple games, and my thought now becomes okay. So you've signed so many youngsters. And you essentially, the plan on paper, the plan is let's win the league 3-4 years from now. And let's have a team that 3-4 years from now will be worth £2 billion, where everyone's worth £100 million, and we're gonna smash the league. Now thinking about it, I don't know how many players will survive because Enzo that you mentioned, for example, there's already rumors about him wanting to leave. You know how mad that is.
I don't know.
You know how mad that is.
I believe you.
So
That's
when I
mad.
look at the future, of Chelsea, 3-4 years from now, I think even the list that you just named has 5-6 players out of 25, which means they're gonna sign youngsters again, and then it won't work for half of them, and it will work for half of them, and then they will also take time, and then they will sign youngsters again, and then it will not take time, and then it will take time, and some will work, some will not work. While Manchester United are shit and crap, a team that has McTominay as their top goal scorer, Harry Maguire saving them at the back, is actually above them. The reason why they have a better trajectory is if Man United sign 2-3 players in the right positions, even with the bald fraud as a manager, they'd be 100 times better.
No. But there's an easier argument than this because this is where again I go and I disagree with Mo. Now Mo went back to naming the personnel, which is why this whole thing started months ago. I keep saying that this United team, as much as I don't rate some of these players, we do have a better team than Chelsea. That's what I'm trying to say. You've seen last game, even though we didn't play an amazing game against Liverpool, don't get me wrong, but you've seen when he tweaks the formation to something just very basic and normal, which he should be doing. Yeah, because he just said, he was like, what is Al Ahwa? I'm like, bro, this is the name of the show. You're watching it now. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You've seen when the manager doesn't do that stupid 3-1-6 that he keeps doing, we actually look like a decent team defending. Now, if Chelsea line up the same way against Liverpool in Anfield, would they have seen a clean sheet? I don't think so.
But
Now,
they
here's
would
the
have
thing.
created more chances than you.
And I'll tell you why. I agree with you, and I'll tell you why. A day like this, as much as I don't rate Bruno, you put Bruno in that midfield, we're already a threat on the counter. You put Rashford in his, if he's in good form, not that bum Garnacho, we would be better. You have a striker who's firing. Obviously, this is a lot of
Did you
hypotheticals
just
right now.
say
I understand
Rashford,
that.
Staffy? Rashford.
No, I said Rashford in form. But you know Rashford in form would do a lot better than what Garnacho's doing.
Well,
Garnacho
Yeah, but
at his
Chelsea
best
ain't
can't
got
do it.
anyone in form up top anyway. So where are we
Exactly.
going?
Which is why I'm saying, at least, have you seen Bruno play a good football, at least on the transition? Yeah, we have proof of that. Have you seen Rashford be in form and firing for United? Yes, you've seen that. Have you seen
9
United
a.m.
be...
Troops. You're too fried, Troops. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Yo,
Troops.
this guy's on some mad shit. 9 a.m. Habibi. Go on.
Good a
Sorry,
bit.
Staffy.
Good a bit. By the way, I sent a comment in earlier, but you wrapped up the show. I was telling him, I was like, Troops, Ashford in Jersey City is calling your name. That's all I'm needing to say. He knows what
Yo,
I'm
I'm
talking
not
about.
even
9
plugging, by the
p.m.
way, but
9
that
a.m. my
preview-
ass. What do you mean 9 a.m.? There's nothing.
that
Nobody does
preview was
anything 9
unbelievable.
a.m.
Go watch it. Nah, man, we pre-recorded the combined 11.
It's
He's gonna post
pre-recorded
it
and
at
then he
9 a.m.
drops it.
Yeah.
It's not live.
Troops
Anyways.
is like Thursday night. What is he doing?
Yeah, he's
Thursday
talking
night.
about tomorrow. Why are you so
Bro,
confused?
tomorrow.
I know.
Friday.
So he's
9 a.m.
fried, but you can't understand what he's talking about. So who's
Yeah, but
actually
Troops
fried
has
right
a
now?
family. He has to wake up early. You know, I can't lie to you. I feel like Mo's doing this whole Inter versus Arsenal thing to the umpteenth degree. Like anyone Arsenal, Mo's
He
just
is,
on
bro.
it. Man.
He
Yeah,
is,
I
I'm
am
telling
not
you.
doing. We are not
I'm
on the
telling
same
you.
Listen, let me tell you
planet as
something.
I'm
Arsenal.
telling you.
We
No,
are
Let me tell you
not
something
on
right
the
now.
same planet.
And
As,
you will
let me
pay.
let me just
You
put
will
this out
pay
there.
for the
We
rivalry. You will
aren't on
pay
the
for this
same
rivalry.
planet as Arsenal. We aren't a
Right, okay.
comparable club to Arsenal.
Okay, here
Inter
do you know
and
why?
Arsenal aren't a comparable club. Arsenal
got
play in
him.
the Premier League.
I've caught him. No, I've
Arsenal,
caught him. There you are.
Arsenal play in the Premier League, right?
I've caught you.
Inter play in Serie A. We aren't on the same planet. Arsenal are a good team now, top of the league, right? Inter are top of the league. All I said that I would rather play Arsenal than other teams in the Champions League. It's as simple as that. What is
There
wrong
you
with
are.
you people?
Hussein, I'm
Why
asking
you
one
guys are
thing.
like
If
this
they-
What
validation?
happened?
One
What
mo-
happened in
one
the
moment.
Coppa Italia, mate? What happened in
Yeah,
the
come
Coppa
on,
Wallahi,
Italia?
I
one
have a
moment.
dream. I have a dream.
Bologna.
Inter versus Arsenal.
If that
Bologna, mate.
happens, please, if that happens, I need to see Mo versus Troops on this channel.
Yes.
Why?
That
I don't
day,
get it.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
telling you
get
right
I'm
now,
gonna-
if we get Inter versus Arsenal, let me say something publicly. Troops, listen, we will make him Arab somehow. He's 1/8 Saudi or something. We're gonna get him on Al Ahwa to
1/8
fight
Saudi?
for the judge Mo. I'm telling you right
I
now.
think
if
he's
that happens.
Maghribi, bro. He's Maghribi, bro. I think
Yeah, he's
No, no.
Moroccan.
Maghribi.
Hold
Yeah,
that.
hey,
He's
bring him
Moroccan.
in, man. Bring him
Yo,
in.
Mo, let me tell you, I actually will support Inter against Atleti just to get Inter versus Arsenal. It's just become a thing for me now.
Yeah,
I just
let
want to
Arsenal
get
beat Porto first,
Oh,
and then we'll talk.
oh,
Look at this guy. Look
shit.
at this guy. Such a fraud, bro.
I'm not even
Damn.
confident we'll be Atletico because Atletico, they have experience.
There
They
you are,
played
Mister.
and then-
We are Inter Milan. There you are.
Yeah.
There you
This
are.
is-
Favorites to
Atletico
win the
Madrid, they
champion.
cooked-
Favorites to
Atletico
win the
Madrid
Champions League.
Cooked
Yeah,
Real
there we
Madrid.
go.
Atletico
Okay,
Madrid
there
this
we go.
season cooked Real Madrid.
There
It's
you are.
as simple
There
as
you are.
that.
Also, LFC for the double. Why the fuck is Greg's your profile picture? You're such a weirdo, bro. But I'm here
Hey,
for
that
it.
is
Big up.
too funny.
Big up.
Yo, free Griggs, bro. Yeah, I was
Free
gonna say,
Griggs,
isn't
man.
Troops part Pakistani? I mean, Pakistan is not Arab. Close enough.
Yeah, our cousins. Hussam, I was watching your watch along. You wanted to face Newcastle and not Chelsea in the final. Isn't facing Newcastle harder than facing Chelsea? Not for us. If you look at the Liverpool Newcastle recent results, bro, we just went to St. James's Park and beat them. For God knows what reason. Every time we play Newcastle, we win. We're just their bogey team, Salman. And also with you guys, listen, we're going to win on penalties. I'm going to make a prediction from now if we face you in the final. Shukran, Salman. Big up Razu says Atleti will beat Inter over 2 games, inshallah. No. We need Inter to beat Atleti just to get Inter Arsenal. That's just like the dream now. I said, Mo, don't want the smoke. Yo, you know what it is? As corrupt as footy judge Mo is, and as mad as Troops is, if that actually happens and we go on Al Ahwa, me, Saad, and Staffy just gonna sit back and enjoy the show with the rest of you guys. Because those two are gonna be going at each other. Pause.
How is it?
There you go, Troops.
I don't get
Going
it.
at each other the whole time.
I don't
you know?
understand how are you comparing us to
You've started the
Arsenal?
whole rivalry. Why are you
I
acting
didn't.
innocent?
Wallahi, I didn't.
You've been
Wallahi,
doing fucking
Saad
Arsenal for
is
the
the
last
one.
week.
Like the same as today.
Saad,
is
why are
the
you
one.
quiet? Can you speak up
Yeah,
for
akhi,
your
No,
how
Mo, when
is
you
it a
talk shit,
rivalry?
I'm done.
I don't
I'm
get
finished
this.
with it.
Guys,
I'm finished with it. Bro,
See, he's
I've
upset.
cleaned my hands
He's
of this
upset.
problem.
He's
I've
upset.
cleaned my hands of this problem.
Why
This
you're
guy who
upset?
Mo doesn't want to admit it, yeah? When he sits there and he's like, I want to face Dortmund or Arsenal with that little smile and that little fucking cockiness, yeah? And then when it happens, he doesn't want to admit. He's like, what are you talking about?
but-
What did
Yeah,
The
don't
difference
play the
with me and
innocence
you-
card now.
I
guy,
don't,
bro.
listen, I
He
don't
knows
do
what he's
I
doing.
don't do rivalries and
Biggest
shit.
fraud, wallahi.
Right? I don't do rivalries and
No
shit.
way.
I talk logic and only
There you
logic
are.
with explanation,
There you are.
right?
There you are.
I said Arsenal in this Champions League, I would rather face Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich. Sorry, I would rather face Arsenal than Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and Atletico Madrid. And then Arsenal comes in. I said Dortmund, and people said, but Barcelona are weak. I said yes. So maybe Barcelona and Dortmund, and then Arsenal. You took offense to that, Saad. You know why? Because you want
Saad,
validation.
You have to fight, Saad.
But no,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
have it.
fighting. See, Hussein, you want to fight.
Listen,
There's no
I'm done
fight
with
here.
this.
It's a
done with
logical
this.
thing.
He's saying
You
It's
will
a
see
Arsenal
us.
are
logical
real
thing.
You will see
fucking
us.
bad.
They will see us in the quarterfinals if
It's Staffy,
Oh,
let me
yeah,
look quick
okay.
at
get
it.
We'll
there,
see you in the
If they get there,
quarterfinals.
man.
Oh
If they
my
get there, bro.
god.
if they get there. They'll see us
Oh
in the
my
quarterfinals.
god.
Inter versus Arsenal. Who wins, Mo? Tell the people.
We are a better team than Arsenal.
Yeah, I think Bologna would have something to say about that.
Yeah, we're same. Yeah, same
Yeah?
as Aston Villa. Who knocked
0-0?
you out of the cup? Who
0-0.
knocked you out of the
Hold
cup?
on.
Who
Hold
knocked you
on.
out of the cup?
Yo, it's so
West Ham.
it's so different.
then
yet
we
exciting
rotate,
to see
bro.
Mo
We
back at
rotate.
team.
So I lost to West Ham. You lost to Bologna. We're not at the same level.
Okay,
yeah?
so let me
This guy.
Bologna
just
and
tell you
Ham,
something.
Allah, it's
See,
haram sandwiches.
Bologna-
And you came second in
So
your
listen,
group.
Bologna are fourth in the league, right? West Ham just got smoked 5 from Liverpool. Bologna just beat Napoli, okay, and just beat Lazio in the league. What did you do? What did West Ham do in the league?
Hold on.
The difference is you don't know. The difference between me and you is that I'm an educated person about the Premier League.
Your players are missing penalties. Your players are missing penalties. It's fraud, Lautaro Martinez.
He's a fraud in penalties.
He's a fraud.
He should not take a penalty.
He's a fraud.
Fine.
Taking penalties and missing.
Who's your top scorer now? Okay, let me just tell
I mean, to be fair, Saad, you talking
Who's your
about
top
penalties is a bit rich from you. You know, we all remember what Saka did last
bro,
season.
you're
Who's your
such
top
a fraud, bro.
We are
I'm just
not
saying,
fraud.
bro, you can't use that
Can we just
argument.
between me and you, Saad?
about,
I speak logic.
ثواني Moamen. You know how I know Mo fully rattled Saad? He has Saad checking Inter versus Bologna results.
Nah, bro, it's not even that, bro. It's not even that.
He's on Google right now.
Do you know the difference between me and you?
No, I watched that game. Do
you know the difference between me and you?
I watch Serie A sometimes.
Even if I lose against Arsenal, I don't give a fuck. You know? I wanna win, and I think my team is favorites against Arsenal, right?
Hey,
But you wanna win.
At home, your favorites, of course.
Yes, of course.
Nobody's saying.
Do you think I'm gonna tell you? Nobody. Let me tell you something.
Away?
Let me tell you something.
Guys,
Nobody.
ignore the start.
No fucking yay. We won an EFL Cup. I achieved all my dreams. Let me put this one on the wall as well because we won an EFL Cup. Mean that I'm right? No. I originally wanted Simeone, and they told me no. He's a defensive manager, even though his team scored way more goals than. There it is, 1-0, 1-0. That's it. End it.
No, I don't think I will.
Formation every game. They didn't call him before the sitting and say, "Yo, tactical decision today. You got to bench for Ren." Nobody fucking did that. Who did that? He did that, bro. And you guys don't want to call him out, bro. And I am sick of this fan base, bro. I'm actually sick of this fan base.
Crying because they got given a penalty against them. That's what he done after that.
There is no evidence to support your claim that Saka could do that. There's no evidence.
Remember this. He said
Saka's come up at the biggest times for us, man.
Wait a minute.
He's gonna win it for me. 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 When Saka gets to the Champions League final, he's gonna win it for me.
All that to reach that point. You could have just clipped that little part instead of everyone watching me.
Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let me speak.
Go ahead.
You guys make me fucking sick. You make me fucking sick, bro.
Why?
Like physically, bro. You know that?
Why?
Hassan, you make me sick, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? What we did here?
You could have just clipped.
Let me just can I respond to Saad about something? The difference between me and you.
خلينا ندخل موضوع ليفربول ارسنال شو رايك عشان طولنا عشان كان
طب ما احنا بنتكلم. We are talking about Arsenal now. We are actually talking about Arsenal.
I want to segue. Listen now.
I'm gonna say something about Arsenal to segue. Let me. I'm telling you something. Go ahead.
I want to run my own channel. لا إله إلا الله.
Pick up the chat. You are late. We are actually being asked to run the show before you show up your pretty face on the channel because you're late. So don't tell us anything.
You know, we should have been wrapping up in 20 minutes.
Anything.
What's wrong with Total Eclipse?
You off and run the show, me, Staffy, and Saad.
What's wrong with Total Eclipse, bro? Is this guy mad? Man said, I dare you to throw up live on camera. What the fuck is going on? What are we doing here?
Yo, ignore some comments you cannot bring up. Anyway, guys, listen, make sure you guys are... يا زلمة دقيقة, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Want to go to the biggest game now this weekend. خلاص, since we're talking about it, I might as well just dip into it. You know, the big game this weekend, Liverpool versus Arsenal, Habibis. So, because Saad has been interrupted so much, you know, and because Saad is a massive fraud, we let him start this section off. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Big up Dinish and J Patras, Bermuda Gunnar, and Wolves FI for the super chats. That's where we're gonna head to now. Saad, you go away to Anfield. Your club has been violated on the stream. Talk to the people, brother.
Listen, whatever you lot think is a violation, it's not, bro. It's not.
There you are.
We're just massive. We're massive. That's why everybody talks about us. Yeah. When you talk about us, just know that Arsenal is fucking.
So Arsenal coming to Anfield. Who should we talk about?
Fucking massive.
Luton.
Anyway, listen.
There you are. Thank you,
guys. We're going to Liverpool. We're going to Anfield this weekend. No matter what Hassam says, we are not favourites. We are not favourites. They are favourites. The home team is always going to be favourites. Yeah. Hassam's trying to push this.
who's the favorite. بس خلي عندكم كرامه، انا مش كيف حياتي. انت فيفرت لا انت فيفرت، لا والله انت اللي فيفرت. وحياة امي انت اللي فيفرت، لا انت اللي فيفرت. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Bro, get some fucking balls, both of you. What is this?
Yeah,
I have never seen such bullshit in my life, bro. لا انت اللي فيفرت. اقسم بالله انت اللي فيفرت. Bro, this is not a عزومه between Arab who's gonna pay the bill. This guy, they're going back and forth. Who's the favorite? Bro, one of you guys decide who's the favorite already. What the fuck is this?
Oh Allah,
and then you wonder why Mo is mocking you. لا he's the favorite. وحياة امي هو اللي favorite.
استغفر الله. لا ما توقعنيش في الغلط. لا
مش mocking them personally like his team.
So can I please?
You know, there's one person I want to ban in the comments entirely.
Can I talk without getting?
I've allowed this guy for weeks now.
Thank you very much, Staffy. Thank you. So yeah, whatever narrative Hassam's trying to push here, we are not favorites. They are favorites. Yeah,
I'm underdog.
Team. So no, you're not. So listen, going into this game, we are gonna win the midfield battle. Yeah, defensively, we are amazing this season. The only thing I think they might beat us on is going forward. The only thing that I think they might beat us on is going forward. I expect Liverpool to come out there and score. I expect Liverpool.
Why saying that Omar just shambles like we're drinking whiskey on a stream? We're
this guy alone, bro. What is going on?
Go on.
Yeah, let me just do my preview. So listen, I expect Liverpool to come out there. I expect this to be a whoever is coming out and saying that we're gonna run away with this game. Please, let's be real for a second. We're not running away with this game. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a tight game. Liverpool are not a joke this season. Yeah, although they are missing certain positions, midfielder, they're missing a secondary centre back. Do you know what I mean? They are still not something to mess about with, something to look at as somebody who we could just go through. Yeah. Now going into this game, I think I'm sure that we can get a win. I'm confident in my team. I'm confident we can go out there, we can get a win. And yeah, Saliba, Gabriel, Declan Rice, that's the difference. That's the difference that I'm going with to Anfield this season. That's the difference that I'm going with, and I'm guaranteeing that they can win us the game. They are going to be the ones who are the difference makers for us, especially Declan Rice, because I guarantee you last season, if we had Declan Rice in our team and we went 2-0 up, I guarantee we don't go down. We don't concede 2 goals to make it 2-2, and I guarantee we win that game. Anyway, that's my preview done, man. Let me know when you want my score prediction.
No, not predictions yet. We're just previewing. No predictions.
Yeah.
That's
my preview.
Anyone that tells me that Arsenal are going to Anfield favorites is a fraud and just want to put pressure on Arsenal.
Thank you.
Arsenal, no one. I'm saying it this season.
Arsenal are favorites.
No
They're
one.
top of the league. Hold that.
No one.
Table
is going
doesn't
to
lie.
Anfield in the world that is favorites.
Even
and at
Inter
the
Milan?
moment, I have to say that no one goes to the Emirates at the moment and is favorites. No one. And no one goes to the Etihad as favorites. It's as simple as that.
I think
Right?
City go into Emirates as favorites.
No. They just lost 1-0.
Mo, sorry. Mo, just a second. Let me just address this fucking fraud Chelsea fan. Fucking hasn't stepped out of his bedroom in a while. Let me address him right now. Yeah. What massive
No. Respect Ziad.
Hold on, Bun Ziad. What best player? Because he always tries to get on my nerves with this. Oh, your best players are rejecting, bro. What best players have rejected me? Yeah, you got Mudryk, while I went and got fucking Trossard. Yeah, Trossard is out here scoring for me in games. Mudryk
rejected you, did he?
Mudryk can't even get touches on the ball, bro. All this guy is Flash. You know the bolt. You know the dog. The
Ukrainian
bolt.
Did Mudryk reject Arsenal or not?
Well, he didn't reject Arsenal. The offer was.
They came with fraudulent money, man.
See,
they came with
fraudulent.
Then.
To be fair, no. To be fair,
FYI.
To be fair, he was
Oh,
twerking for
he's talking
Arsenal
about
the
who?
whole time. Osimhen.
He's talking about Aussie, man. Because apparently we're not getting a striker in
I
January.
don't think that news is true. I'm telling you from here, from my place in America, that Osimhen will go after the money.
Osimhen, if you're listening to this, get in touch with Igalo. You know what to do. I have a player playing up front who's averaging more acnes per week than goals. You know, so please help me out, my brother. I'm tired here. We're done out here. Listen, you don't want to go to Arsenal. I get that. You know, but like Uncle
Why
Igalo
did he
did,
say he
come to
doesn't want to go
United.
to Arsenal? Can someone explain that?
He didn't say that.
No.
He didn't say that.
He's 100% going to chase the money, like you said, though.
No,
I agree
hold
with
on.
100%.
This is how.
It's
This is
so
how.
obvious, bro.
Guys. This is how dense some of the people in football are. Yeah. This is
You
how
mean
dense
Ziad?
they are.
You know what, James Bond?
I'm
I've
not
had
gonna
enough
name.
of you
I'm
as
not
well.
gonna name anybody.
I'm banning James Bond as well.
I'm not.
Everyone's catching it. Wallah, everyone's
What
catching it.
happened? Yeah.
Staffy's just banning,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm timing out. Where's
Unless
James?
he insults
this is-
you. If
this
he
is
insults
how-
you or your
Nah,
if anyone
insulted Ziad. I
insults
didn't like.
Staffy or insult anyone on the panel, I will ban you from the channel. Don't insult, you bunch of fucking fucks. Anyway,
Where
go
is
on.
This is how dense some people are. Yeah. When David Ornstein comes out and he says Arsenal are not going to be getting a striker in January, it's most likely going to be in the summer. They see Osimhen's face, they see Arsenal and not. That's all they read. And then they automatically go to all of these group chats. Oh my god, look at Chelsea, look at Arsenal. Oh, they ain't even getting strikers. They don't want to come to them. Bro, do you realize we're going in for them in the summer? It may not be in January. You may not get a striker in January. Bro, we are gonna go for them in the summer. And best believe we
I
are gonna
don't
go.
see
we're
any
gonna spend
reason
big.
why Osimhen wouldn't go to Arsenal, to be honest.
Not in January.
Apparently,
Apparently, David Ornstein. Apparently, no, he'll come. I think Osimhen or Ivan Toney, whichever one, will come to us in the summer. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I can guarantee that. We're gonna go for them. They're looking to put up big money. That's what all the reports are saying.
So okay, we'll talk about transfers later. And
Yeah,
we'll Rice and Odegaard. Remember this.
Give
My
it a
brother,
rest.
yani, if you want a Liverpool midfielder to expose someone, يا أخي, at least say Soboslai. يا أخي, at least say someone good, يا أخي. بالله عليك. This guy saying
Man got-
Endo, يا أخي, حرام عليك والله.
The caretaker.
يا الله
Hey,
يا
wallah,
أبو
he's
والله.
mopping the floor. He's mopping the floor, and man pulled him aside. This guy.
تعرف أنت يا مو والله أقسم بالله مش عارف شو أقول لك يا أخي. Amro says Liverpool 4-1 Arsenal. I'm tired of this Arsenal hype. Yo, what's going on in this chat, guys? What's going on? Arsenal are favorites. We are underdogs. I'm underdog.
But
I'm
not in
underdog.
this game, yeah, akhi.
I'm underdog.
Are you gonna do a video like Hamza today when he said pray for us and he starts showing all the records of Brazilian teams
Hey.
versus Premier League teams? Did you see that
I
video
saw
from
that.
Hamza? by the
Yeah.
way?
Oh my god, that was so.
No, wait, I don't
Hamza
think
is-
Hassan gets because he's not on Twitter. Hamza basically
Sam's
did
not on Twitter, yeah.
he did a TikTok
on
where he
Twitter.
showed all the results of former Premier League teams against Brazilian teams, and he was, I'm scared, pray for me. And then he went back to Kenny Dalglish. He was like, even Kenny Dalglish, he got dunked on by I forgot what team. He's showing all the
But if we
results.
do-
Man showed
If
United,
we do
Chelsea.
something, if we do quick combined 11, how many Liverpool?
6 Arsenal players, 5 Liverpool players.
Can we like no? Can we say how many Liverpool players will get in the Arsenal team?
Let's do it
Five.
real quick. Allison,
Yes,
Trent.
I agree.
my right hand is for Liverpool, my left hand is for
Yeah, okay.
Arsenal.
Allison.
So Allison, Trent,
Van Dijk,
Van Dijk.
Saliba.
Saliba.
Based on form, Simicas, not Zinchenko.
Honestly, I would
Tsimikas.
take Simicas. That's 4.
Yep.
Shit. Are we serious?
Midfield, no,
I would take
you're shit.
Simicas right now
Midfield
against
three.
Simicas.
Midfield 3, Arsenal's 3. Arsenal's 3.
Rice.
No,
Odegaard.
Sabozla. Sabozla gets
Nope.
over Havertz. 100%.
Nope.
Havertz.
It's
Even
on
on form.
form, no. On
On
form.
form.
For me,
On
no.
On
Fuck
form.
Fuck form.
On form.
Even Havertz
We're
is not
doing
on form.
form.
Fuck form.
We're do-
Sabozla on form is better than Havertz. This is
Hey,
not.
Moamen
I'm not buying.
smoking
I'm not
bush.
buying someone who scored 4 goals, 1 goal in the Champions League and 2 goals. How many goals he scored in the league? In your
He's
top
smoking-
4?
Aye,
How
he's
many
smoking
goals did he
bush.
score in the league? In your
Wallahi.
top 4?
Based on form, it's the Arsenal midfield.
Guys. How many goals did Havertz score on the on form Havertz scored? How many goals in the last
4.
5 games? In the last
4.
5 games in the league. How many
2 in
goals?
the Champions League, 2 in the league. 3 in the
He
league.
scored in the last 5 games, which is what you want to call on form. Havertz scored 2 goals on form. This
Yes,
is what
but
you
they're-
want to say
they're-
on form.
They are important.
This
they
is
are
your
important,
on
bro.
form. for freaking Havertz.
Okay, who's the front
on
three?
four.
Salah, Saka, and who's the
Szoboszlai,
third?
Declan Rice, and Odegaard. This is what I'm
Salah,
thinking.
Saka,
Salah,
Jesus.
Jesus, and Saka. Yeah.
Okay,
6 players.
okay,
from
طيب.
Liverpool. 7.
6 to 5, man. That's what I said from the
7 or
start.
6.
6
Only
Arsenal.
Saka,
Liverpool.
Jesus, Odegaard, Rice, and Saliba. That's all he said. That's it. 4.
Okay,
Saka,
but you're not.
Jesus,
No.
Saka,
Okay, but you're not
Jesus,
considering the fact that the
Odegaard,
Liverpool-
Rice, Saliba. 5.
Yeah, Omri, the Liverpool midfielders since the international break, none of them have performed at a level. يا أخي, this is the reality. ما هاي الفرق بيني وبينك. I'm doing based on form. Based on form, ever since the international break, Havertz has been playing well.
I don't
Our
believe Havertz is a
midfielder-
midfielder. Actually, it doesn't get in any team. يا أخي استغفر الله العظيم يا رب. والله
لا،
العظيم
لا.
3. This
Okay,
Havertz
Staffy-
fucking hype.
Staffy
The
is
guy
moving
is shit.
dangerous right now. Staffy is
The
actually
guy
You know
is
what it is,
shit.
bro? There's some people, Saad, that I've been allowing it for weeks. I've been allowing it for weeks. But you know what it is? Sometimes you just gotta lay the law, bro. That's so it is, bro. So
Mike
that
Duss
Rafika-
was like Staffy is in a mood.
How many
All I
people
see
have
is
this
Staffy
squad
saying,
timed out?
"Test me."
I timed out 2 people today. Listen, this Rafikov guy, let me tell you about him. Every week he tells me to shut the fuck up, and I allow it. Bro, I don't get out of I go out of my way, hopping on a stream 1
Hold
hour
that,
later
hold that, Rafi.
to tell me to shut the fuck up. Wallahi, I'm just tired of it. So you gotta hold that 24-hour ban. And by the way, next to Ahwa, say shut the fuck up again. That's another 24-hour.
Wait, did
We
you
can
actually
keep doing
ban him
this.
for 24 hours?
Wallahi, he's timed up for 24 hours. That makes up for
Man.
all the other times that I ain't time him
I
out.
want you to
He
show the
deserves it.
screen now.
He deserves it.
Okay, fair.
Mike,
fair.
that's your
The
next.
screen is not loading يا عمري. ها هاي السكرين تفضل.
This is the difference in the data analysis in this season from Kai Havertz versus Dominic Szoboszlai. As a football player, right? As a football, this is what Kai Havertz offered Arsenal team. You guys,
I would
watch
text Szoboszlai
football.
with 1 leg versus Havertz. That's how
Oh
much.
my God, Szoboszlai with a cast, as Staffy says, I will take him over Kai Havertz. Anybody that wants to hype Kai Havertz because he scored a couple of goals, you don't watch football. You just want to be proven right. That's all you want to be. Kai Havertz still does not play. And I'm going to do something while the screen is still here. I'm going to show you something from Granit Xhaka of last year, right? Granit Xhaka, Arsenal, 22-23. I'm taking Szoboszlai off. This
Sam had
is
the top
Granit
أعصاب.
Xhaka. This
Bravo,
is
awesome.
Granit Xhaka last year. Forward passing, progressive passing, duels, for everything. Give me a break for the people that are hyping Kai Havertz
Right, okay.
because he scored the goal.
So
Or
Mo,
2.
Mo.
Come
So
on.
Mo,
I'm not
Mo,
doing
this
that
is
shit.
okay. So Mo, hold
Oh
on.
my God,
So
bro.
Mo, this is what we're gonna do then, yeah. If Szoboszlai goes in, yeah. If Szoboszlai goes in, then I'm sorry, Tsimikas has to make way
No, you
Why-
can hold that.
because then Tsimikas has to make way because Zinchenko is
Okay, hold
going
that.
in. I don't
Wallahi,
care.
Every
I
time you
don't
concede
just
a goal,
talk about
So
football.
you think-
you do
you
that
know
same.
what-
No, hold on, Mo. Get that same fucker, get that same thing, and put up fucking Tsimikas versus Zinchenko. Let's see the stats.
Yeah, let's
Yallah.
do it. Let's do
Yallah,
it.
let's do it. Hassam,
Saad.
you wanted to play ball, bro.
Wallahi, you
You
might
wanted
get
to-
embarrassed right now,
You
Sam.
wanted to do this.
I,
Let's see
I,
the
I, I
stats.
don't know how to spell Tsimikas. So.
It's
TSIMI.
TSI.
Let's see, bro. Hopefully I don't get embarrassed. Zinchenko.
Wallahi, I
please,
think you're
don't
getting
embarrass
embarrassed,
me.
bro.
Wallah, if you embarrass me,
Tsimikas'
Zinchenko, wallah,
defensive
qasam
stats will
billah.
probably be better.
Yeah, but we're not.
No, but
talking about
every
defensive
time
stats.
I watch an Arsenal podcast, they're talking about Zinchenko defensively. I ain't even lying.
I can't find Tsimikas. Somehow I can't find Tsimikas. But
يا
anyway,
زلمة
we'll do it later.
TSI
يا أخي
TSI.
كتبت TSI. I did copy it يا أخي. It's not coming up.
جرب ارجع جرب.
He's so garbage they didn't put his
Website,
stats.
bro,
Fair
wallah.
enough.
No, it is
Oh,
there.
it's
It's
so
in the
garbage.
I
He
can
lost
find
like
it.
90
I
minute
can
winger.
find his stats in the team. Wallahi, I can. But I can't
Okay,
find like the. Let's. I'm
enough
gonna
of
do
the
it.
statistics. Enough of the
Fullback.
statistics.
Go ahead.
خلاص.
Yes,
Let's-
enough of the.
On
statistics.
form, Tsimikas been better. Big up to no, not first of all. Big up to Nadra. Shukran Nadra. Thank you for the super chat. She says, "How does Nunez have more goals than Jesus? He ain't scored goals in 10 games either. So hey, I think Jesus been injured though. So we have to listen. That's why I just put Jesus in there." Dirshan says, "If Endo makes sushi out of rice, he needs to retire. If Endo cooks rice, then I'm gonna cook rice more than anyone, and I've been on his side." SC says, "Staffy's still waiting for a miracle to come." I don't know what he's referring to there. Maybe
That
He's
fucker
referring
that
to
keeps
that.
singing that song. Oh my God, bro. See what I'm
The
saying, bro?
Hoyland guy, bro.
The Holland meme. Yeah, Mao, this is what happens when you're not on Twitter, bro. This Ten Hag guy, bro, made a mockery out of me this season. Wallah lazim.
Nunes 4
Wallah.
goals, 5 assists. Jesus 3 goals, 0 assists. Yeah, okay, Nadra, I hear that, but Nunes ain't scored a goal in 10 games, so we have to be honest about this whole thing. Big up to AMD who says Tsimikas over Zinchenko is not ridiculous.
I just shared the screen.
It's not ridiculous if you've been watching Liverpool. It's not ridiculous at all. So who's red and who's blue?
So blue is Kostas Tsimikas, so you can see the crosses. The
Defensively.
Defensively, both of them are actually not the greatest. You can see it right there. If you see my mouse.
There you
right
are.
there.
Aerial duels, Zinchenko has more. Who gives a fuck about aerial duels, bro? Or
Yeah,
carrying?
because
because
it's important.
Zinchenko actually
Can we move
runs
the-
aerial duels.
Can we please move the yeah?
They have the same
Look at progressive
carrying.
passes. Look at progressive passes.
So
Yeah,
I said
because
Tsimikas.
Zinchenko
Zinchenko's much better on the ball, 100%.
I'm gonna
As a
speak, I'm gonna
fullback,
speak.
yes,
So
Hussein.
one
you see?
second.
As a fullback.
So 1 second. I said
Left back.
cross percentage, X assist because he's had more assists, creativity wise. Progressive passes, obviously Zinchenko's gonna have more because he's a fucking midfielder. Defensive actions, Tsimikas over Zinchenko. My point. So that doesn't.
Yeah,
Nah,
the problem is
not.
Saad. That's actually real. Zinchenko can be a great midfielder for Arsenal, but he doesn't want to play him there because he plays good. Pep Guardiola started him as a midfielder a couple of games, but Arteta
Yeah,
is stubborn.
This thing doesn't disprove anything we've said, by the way, just so you know, because we said Tsimikas is better defensively, and he's been doing it going forward for us. Listen,
Anyway,
since
so hold
international-
are we gonna talk about the game or are we gonna?
yeah, خلاص. Anyway, listen, it's
You know, we
enough
need to get
walking
into it
about
now.
the
We need to
9/11.
get into
it.
Let's get Staffy's opinion on the game before we go to the predictions section of this whole thing.
Can I? Okay, go ahead.
لا you can.
عايز
خلي
تتكلم
Staffy
اكتر من
يحكي.
كده
أنا
تعبتش
اسكت والله اسكت يا اخي والله.
تعبتش
حبيبي.
انا تعبت لك والله انا
يا
تعبت
أخي،
من
يا
السجن
أمال احنا
دي
بنعمل
اساسا
ايه هنا يا اخي؟
ما اعرفش عايز اخلص bro. It's been over an hour talking about the same game.
يلا preview.
I mean, I kind of spoke about it earlier, talking about Arsenal, but listen, as I said, I just watched Liverpool closely last week, and I don't think they're currently in good form, and I don't care that they scored 5 against West Ham. That game doesn't really mean much to me. But listen, as I said, Arsenal need to go, in my opinion, and get a statement win there. I do understand that this if they lose or they draw, to me, it doesn't really put them out of the title race. But I think a win makes them a little bit more favorites for the title, in my opinion, just because of the statement of the win, not necessarily because the 3 points takes them a lot closer. We're still in December, you know, so mathematically, and the league will still be open. But I think, like Saad said, for the statement itself, I think they need to win, and I think they do have enough to win. And I do think they've been this team who is hard to play against. They don't really concede a lot of goals. I think the way that if they are able to if their defensive line doesn't show a lot of space for Liverpool to run into, because Liverpool have proven that, you know, if you give them space to run into, you play into their hand. When you set up defensively correct against them and you play tight and you don't give them that space to run into, they really run out of options. They don't have a midfield that kind of sits there and creates. They're more like robots in that midfield. And that's not necessarily anyone's fault other than the manager. I think tactically, that's how he sets up his midfield. So if you could sit
You've been
that
listening to Mike
midfield...
Das too much. Mike Das.
No, Wallah. Actually, Mike Das did say that, but Wallah, it's not even just because of Mike Das.
Yeah,
I actually
he's
was
just
speaking to
full of
a Liverpool fan and he said the same thing. And listen, I've watched it myself, bro. Because listen, when you have Szoboszlai playing like a Henderson instead of playing like a De Bruyne type midfielder, and he has the ability to, then I have to blame the manager for the midfield. But listen, Arsenal can make this game tight, but it's going to be a game if they take their chances. Liverpool will give you chances. I've seen it for myself. If you counter them, you can kind of open them up a little bit, but they have the same issue that we have. They are better than us, but they have the same issue we have, is that we don't have clinical people up front. And your stats has shown it, Saad. I think Jesus has 2 goals. Martinelli has 2 goals. I don't know how many non-penalty goals Saka has, but I don't think it's a lot. Is it less than 5, something like that? So listen, you're just gonna have to take your chances. I think this game is gonna end up being a very tight game. It's going to be a tactical game. It's going to be very similar to the Man City game, in my opinion. It's going to be a game of chess, and whoever makes the first mistake might end up losing the game. It's going to come down to, in the second half, in my opinion, what changes are being made. And when I say changes, not necessarily personnel. It might be tactical tweaks, and it might be personnel. But I think it's going to be an exciting game to watch. If you're a fan of tactical games, two managers trying to outmanage each other, then this is probably going to be the game for you. Is it going to be that classic Arsenal versus Liverpool where it ends 3-3, 4-4, like we've seen in the past few years? I don't think I don't think neither of you guys are that team anymore, if I'm being honest, because you guys are not that good offensively as you used to back then, and they're that bad defensively as they used to. So I think it's going to be a much closer game. And we'll just have to wait and see it. But as I said, in my opinion, Arsenal need to go and win there.
Okay, so speaking of predictions now, before we get to the predictions segment, hey, this is this week's league table. You get me? Some climbing the table steadily, step by step, climbing the table.
Yeah, am I always first every week? Wallahi, this guy, I'm so underrated, bro. What a guy I am.
Bro, can you relax? So Sam got 7 points, Staffy got 7 points, Mo got 6, Saad got 6, Saad got 4. I'm top because of alphabetical order of this week. And for the overall league table, I'm low-key slowly climbing up, but this is still embarrassing to view. At least I want to catch Saad at least. So this is the overall league table right here. I'm on 53 points. At least it's not as embarrassing as last time with me climbing up step by step. Mo's on 77. Staffy's slowly climbing up to Mo. And
single digits, Mo. I'm coming. Hello.
So the climb up is real, you guys. Inshallah, this week I even get even better results. So speaking of predictions, we're going to start with Saad because they're the favorites. Give me your prediction for Liverpool Arsenal.
My prediction is a wallahi, he needs to have some shame. My prediction is a 2-1 win to Arsenal. I don't think you guys are. You guys are definitely going to be
not favorite, but I'm going to win. Okay.
Yes, you're not. You're favorites. You are favorites when you go home. I'm just saying.
So you're going to get an underdog win.
Yeah, yes. Underdog win apparently.
We're baby Simba going into this game.
There you are.
عارف مو مش بيقول لك اللي اختشوا ماتوا.
والله والله الرجاله ماتت في الحرب.
والله اللي اختشوا ماتوا.
Yes, so go ahead, Saad. 2-1. Who's going to score your 2 goals?
Kai Havertz. That's going to be the dagger. It's going to be 88th minute dagger. Yeah. Kai Havertz is going to score the goal. And Martinelli is going to score the first one. He's going to score first. Then Salah is going to make it 1-1. And then Kai Havertz, 89th minute winner. Bang.
Fraudulent judge Mo.
Vel, you better clip that, Vel.
Bro, don't worry. Vel has the whole day.
Just a prediction.
Yeah, just saying, clip that, Vel.
I actually think this game is gonna end up in our 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Brother Mustafa, your prediction. Staffy, sorry.
By the way, Vel, when you clip it, make sure you show when I did the camera thing because I want to dunk on Saad if he loses. But I actually agree with Mo. I did a show yesterday with JJ and Northside on my channel, and I did say it's going to end 2-2, so I'm going to stick by that. I think it's going to be 2-2.
I think this game ends in a 1-1 draw, but because this is my channel and I've got to back the lads always, I'll never back us to lose. I think if we're speaking logically, this game ends 1-0. 1-1, sorry. But I just hope Jurgen Klopp benches that Diaz fraud. But seeing the pre-game thing, the pre-game image graphic, Diaz is on it, which worries me, to be honest with you, because I really want Nunez to start left wing. I'm going to back my club and I'm going to say 2-1 Liverpool, despite if you tell me my mind prediction is a 1-1, because I think this game ends 1-1.
Hold on. So you're going to put 1-1 or 2-1?
I'm going to say 2-1 to Liverpool. Just so I'm going to go with my heart on this one. We're going to go with my heart on this one. I went with my heart for City Palace and I got 3 points for that prediction. Only one to predict a 2-2 draw. And I got it spot on. So, hold that. Anyway, just a couple of games to preview. Other than that, it's just straight up predictions because the games are dead. So I just want us to, first of all, just start with the United game. We're going to give Staffy the floor, my brother. Go ahead, Staffy. Man United travel away to West Ham. We just saw what happened to them against Liverpool. Of course, the game will be a bit different because they're at home and maybe a couple of players who got rested will start. So, what are you telling me?
I hope everyone enjoyed our 0-0 win because we're gonna go back to losing.
There you are.
I'm not joking. You know, Eric fraud. The only reason he got the midfield correct last week is because he had to. He had no choice. The midfield picked itself, which is why I was for once confident about a midfield looking right. But once you give him the options again, you would think that he's gonna look at that midfield. He's gonna be like, you know what? That structure didn't look so bad. Maybe if I just change McTominay for Bruno and have him playing in the 10 and just creating and doing what he does best, which is, you know, taking risks in the final third, we would look better. But no, that's not gonna happen. That's easier said than done. McTominay is gonna be in the midfield. Amrabat is gonna be in the midfield, and Bruno easily comes back in. I think Rashford will probably start again because what's his name has been shit, Garnacho. And we don't even travel to the London Stadium Wall anyways. So when you look at recent years, we've had a few slip-ups there. And I think it's time for West Ham to answer back after the slapping that they just got. And what about a chance to do it than to go against United on the weekend and get a statement? Moyes loves to get a win against us anyways. He always tries too hard.
Moise.
Yeah, I swear he got a win against us last season at home, and it was his first ever win against United since he got sacked by United. So he's gonna try hard again, and I think this time he's gonna succeed. And unfortunately, guys, you know, Ten Hag is gonna go back to what he does best, and he's gonna get the team sheet wrong, in my opinion, the team shape wrong, in my opinion. That's it, really. I don't think there's much I need to add. Anyways, logically on paper, we should be the better team. I just know the
Saad, do
manager's
you
gonna
agree
mess
with
it
him?
up.
Do you agree with his point before we get to
You
prediction?
know what?
Let's
I don't
do
think.
a
I
quick
think
preview.
Staffy has something here. Staffy's saying that on paper they should be the better team, but based on the current people that Man United have, I don't think you have the better team. You don't have the better forwards. You don't have the better midfield. I think their midfield is stronger than yours. Ward-Prowse, Paqueta, and Edson Alvarez are better than your
Alvarez
midfield.
is cold.
Any midfield that doesn't have McTominay is better. So you didn't really.
So
say
yeah,
that.
so and also in the defense, I think you are gonna play Johnny Evans and Varane because Maguire is injured. I can't believe I'm saying that. They're good.
I think
allies.
Maguire is still out. Ericsson is
Yeah.
back in the team though.
Is he?
Which is
Well, he's
yeah,
not gonna
he's-
play. You know that. So
he-
I believe that the fact that Man United, I don't know. You really think that you have a better team than West Ham?
I think on paper, but it doesn't.
But that's what
really
I mean.
much
How
to
is
me.
it on paper better?
Because if we put the players against each other, most of them, Mo, let's be honest, like we should be better,
But
but we're
that's
really
no.
not.
That's not true though.
Let's go position by position, Mo. Let's do this. 1 second.
Yeah.
This is me, by the way, not even trying to like make an excuse for you.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But let's see.
But
West Ham.
I'm gonna tell you who gets in your team, so you know the number of people that will get in your team. I believe Kudus gets in your team. Paqueta gets in
100%.
your
Oh,
team.
wallah, I forgot Kudos. There you go.
Oh, okay, so Kudus gets in your team. Bowen gets in your team. Paqueta gets in your team, in my opinion.
Let's go position by position, Mo. The
No.
goalkeeper.
But, so
Zelensky and
forget
Onana.
position by position. In my opinion, let's just see who gets in your team at the moment. So we saw a number of people. I believe they're Bowen, Paqueta.
Bowen
and
is out.
Kudus-
Kudus was playing. Oh, actually, Bowen is playing up
No,
front.
Bowen's not out. He played yesterday.
Yeah, he's playing
Yeah.
up front. I'm sorry.
I think actually Ward-Prowse gets in your team. Alvarez gets in your team. Paqueta gets in your team. I believe Ward-Prowse gets in your
You know
team.
why I'm laughing, Mo? Wallah al-Azim al-Ayyam, bro. Yeah. We sat on the stream for the first time together, me and you and Hussam, in July. And you asked me this very question. You said, would you rather take Mount and Ward-Prowse? And I said, confidently, I said Ward-Prowse, and you laughed at me. Look at us.
I
In
did.
December,
I did. And I
and
was
you're
proving
telling me
wrong.
Ward-Prowse gets in my team. Wallahi.
Yeah, because
Wallahi. If that, I don't know what to say, bro.
But we analyze what we see, right? Like I was
100%, but I knew what I was
wrong.
telling you. I knew
I'm
these
telling you, I
players.
was
Look at
wrong,
us now. We're sitting here and we're actually agreeing that Ward-Prowse walks into this team, not just for his set piece taking, which is what we lack, by the way. Bro, we play McTominay, bro.
What about Aguard? He gets into
Aguard will get
Again,
in our
gets in
team.
the team against Johnny Evans. I think
Suchek.
Emerson or Reguilon. I would take Emerson all day because you have one Bissaka on the right. You don't have a left back at the moment.
Sure.
I think
play.
Edson Alvarez.
Shaw-
Emerson doesn't get ahead of Shaw.
It's
Shaw-
Shaw's playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shaw's
Shaw gets ahead of Emerson, I believe. Aguerd gets there on the right side. Sufal,
I'm
not a
thinking
big fan of
Kufal.
him.
No, Sufal doesn't start ahead of the low.
to be honest, both of
Or
them,
Bissaka.
Tufal or Wan-Bissaka, aren't like amazing. And if we look at actually Fabianski versus Onana at the moment,
I
well,
actually rate Fabianski. I like Fabianski.
There you are. There you are.
well,
No,
well,
like I actually like Fabianski.
Drop
If he
the
wasn't
clip.
like, if he
Well,
wasn't like 50 years
well,
old, if he
are
wasn't
we
50
gonna
years
sit here
old,
and just ignore what Onana has been doing?
Onana's been good. So it is what it is.
There you
I
are.
think-
Can we not say, yeah, a good argument?
I like when
is
Saad
Onana
like comes to the
versus
camera.
no,
and
no,
he's like,
because hold on, because can we not
We-
say this is a good? Can we not say this is a good argument?
I didn't say it's a good argument. I said I like
Areola versus Onana. I think
this
Areola
season,
just beats him.
Areola, I'm not
I
sure
think
about
Areola
the
beats
past.
him.
How about
I think Areola beats him.
Like,
I think Areola beats him.
Well, listen,
Yeah, for
Onana
sure.
has not been playing great for Man United this season, but anyway, I think it's a 50-50. But in my
This is
opinion,
the problem with this fan base. This is the problem with this fucking.
Onana actually has been having good stats recently. I'm just, bro. I'm keeping my.
keeping
Onana
then.
then.
But anyway,
Like,
listen, as much as I'm loving this argument, do you guys just preview it quickly for me? Don't give predictions, just preview
I
it
think
for me.
Man United gets. I think Erik ten Hag is gonna press because David Moyes is just gonna sit back and ask him to come with the ball, and they're just gonna defend deeper. Kudos on the counter, Paqueta, Bowen. That's scary, bro. Going against Johnny Evans.
Yo,
It's scary.
Staffy, bro.
Paqueta, come on. Edson Alvarez in front
You
of
saw
the
that
I
defense.
hope
comment.
you're a woman.
yeah,
I hope
bro.
You saw that comment, Saad.
I hope you're a woman. I hope you're a
Get
woman.
I don't
him out, get him
understand.
out,
I
get
hope
him
you're
out,
a
man.
woman because I don't swing that way. So if you're a woman, thank you. If not, leave me alone.
I think to be honest, David Moyes is gonna be angry after that defeat.
What are you
to
about to say,
Liverpool, bro.
David Moyes?
Yeah, he's gonna be very.
You guys
very
remember what
angry
happened last
after
time we
that
went to
defeat.
West Ham, right?
That means
Sorry,
nothing.
say again, it's
That means
Moyes.
nothing.
I said, do you remember what happened last time we went to West Ham?
He's on a 6-year
I'm
contract.
talking about this day.
His best
No,
mate
but do you
was
remember?
Spurs,
I'm asking you, do you remember
No,
what
The
happened last season?
Glazers, they don't
It's
know
very
nothing
strange.
about
I'm
football.
checking the last. It's
Eventually, it'll
Hold
become
on,
a
I'm not
financial
following this.
decision.
the
Yeah,
last time you went to
He's on
West
a
Ham, you
6-year
lost 1-0.
contract.
When De Gea fumbled the ball in the goal.
Oh yeah.
Remember
That
that?
Ben Rahma.
Hey,
40-yard shot.
Saad Ben Ahwa.
Ben Rahma's 40-yard shot. No, so but to be honest with you,
Tuesday.
Yeah, I've been through so.
I'm gonna be
I've been through so
edgy.
much pain. Sad, do you not see?
Oh.
Wallahi,
I'm gonna be
I actually
edgy.
shut
Bro,
up, bro.
wallahi, I
Listen.
forgot about that one, bro. It's a bad
I'm gonna be
one.
edgy and tell you Man United will win this game 2-1.
This is how this guy
Okay.
is such a fraud.
And listen,
This is
خلاص
how he's
اسمع
such
بس
a
عشان
fraud.
احفظ التايم stamp. Look, since we're just gonna start the predictions part now, خلاص, now we're just gonna predict the rest of the games. So, fraudulent footy judge Mo has went with a tell the people.
Man United win 2-1.
Like,
Just to
Man
be
United
edgy.
If
So
United
people
win
don't
the
tell
next
me-
game, if United
Just
win
to
the
tell-
next
so people
game,
don't tell me you're choosing the easy thing. Man United.
what's the mo?
2-1.
If United win next game, Hussein, put me on the bottom, bro.
على هالدرجة?
Put me on the bottom, bro.
Okay. So Staffy, what's your prediction since you're the United rep? DNF again?
لا. I just don't do it. By the way, I wasn't gonna predict a 1-1 last week. If I did, I would be on 8 points. Anyways, United are gonna lose, unfortunately.
Your math is wrong, by the way. You wouldn't be on 8 points.
Is
Oh
it?
yeah,
I'm
you
on
would.
7.
You would.
If I'm
That's
on
7.
7, if I would have predicted 1-1, I would get
No,
a
I
point.
thought I was about to say 10 points, but the curtain note.
Yeah, it's not a correct score. Yeah, it would have been just been a draw. I think United are gonna lose. I think it's gonna be 2-1 West Ham. Their defense is not good, and we're only gonna be able to score 1 goal against them. The worst thing about this game is that I have to wake up at 7 in the morning to watch it.
Hold that.
So pray
Sad.
for me. And wallahi, if you guys don't come to my channel and at least drop a like, if you just sit there to mock me and you don't hit a like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Because I have to wake up at 7 in the morning for this khabar.
Every single one of your videos, I fucking like them. Every single one of you guys.
Yeah, but you're not a fraud.
I go in there and I like every
He's
single
talking
one.
to the comments, yeah, Omar.
People like Mardini as an example, they come in and they're like, "Oh, that's
Mardini
Staffy. You'll never walk alone," huh? But it doesn't even.
Mardini has stuck as his profile picture spamming Hussam TV. Big up. So anyway,
I think it's gonna be 2-0 to West Ham. Moyes is gonna be angry. He's gonna rinse them.
fucking hell, I don't know where to go with this. I'm gonna go 3-1 West Ham. I give Man United a goal, to be honest with you. And Now, final game, we're gonna just preview for 30 seconds because we have a rep from that club here, so we might as well. So Mo, Chelsea go away to Wolves. Give me your preview.
I thought you were about to
Before-
introduce someone. I was like, who's backstage? Yeah, there's someone.
I thought.
So Mo, tell me, preview the game before we get to the predictions.
Chelsea are going to try to press. Wolves are going to try to hit them in the counter attack. They don't have a striker at the moment. Shan, this guy's going to try. But I think at the end, Chelsea will win this game.
How much?
I actually think Chelsea will win this game.
How much clock?
3-1. 2-1.
3-1.
2-1. Just 2-1.
2-1 to
Because
Chelsea.
I don't see them scoring 3 goals away from home.
We're 3 predictions in. This is his second 2-1. Staffy.
So I'm predicting the away team to win.
There you are. There
Both
you are.
of them aren't favorites, and I'm gambling on them winning.
Go ahead, Staffy.
Chelsea are at home, right?
Wolves home.
No,
Wolves at home. I think Enzo's out with injury.
Advantage Chelsea.
No. It's a tough one, but I think Wolves have been. Actually, no, never mind. I was mixing up with Fulham. Fulham has been scoring a lot of goals. I should have done my research on this one. I'm not sure, but I don't think Chelsea's going to win. They've won already, 3 in a row? It's time to come back to reality. They should have lost to Newcastle, in my opinion, if it was for Trippier. And I think they're going to lose. And I think they're going to lose. Fuck it, 2-1. I'm going to do
2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
It's my third 2-1, I think.
2-1. Second 2-1 already. Biggest fraud. Saad?
I'm not copying him because you're gonna say,
There you
"Oh,
are.
why are you copying
There you
him?" I
There you
was
are.
gonna say, 2-1 to Wolves. Yeah, Chelsea are gonna do a Tottenham. They're gonna do a Tottenham move. You know, they're gonna score first, and then last minute. You know what I mean?
There's no
might be able
bonus
to
points
keep
for
that
the
one.
scenario. Just give us the score when
Oh,
There's
I'm
no
Mr.
bonus.
2-1. I'm
There
a
you are.
fraud.
This guy thinks he's going to get bonus points if he predicts the
just
order.
because Hassan this time he's trying to be edgy. He's trying to he has to take risks now in order to gain points, bro. So,
He took too many risks. Khalas. He
Okay,
needs to go back
He has
to-
to be strategic.
Okay, are you done now? Okay, I'm going to
2-1
say
2-1 to Wolves.
1-0 to Wolves is my prediction. I'm going to start this next one. Spurs are at home to Everton. Everton are a team that love to frustrate. Everton are a team that's hot and cold, to be honest with you. I don't know what Everton is going to turn up. That's the problem. Everton, and I'm being dead serious, Everton could win 3-0 or lose 3-0 this game. This is the issue I have. Like Everton, there's 2 completely different Evertons that turn up. One is a rigid, solid Everton that just are annoying as hell to play. The other Everton that turn up are just a shit Everton that get walked all over. For Spurs, Madison being out, obviously Van de Ven out, Romero's back, maybe that helps them a little bit. But low-key, Everton are like the antithesis of everything Spurs. So I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. Watch Saad copy this now. Yalla, Saad, your prediction?
I'm not copying.
I'm gonna go. No. I'm going 2-0 to Everton. I don't
2-0
even think we'll
Everton.
get a goal. I think
I
Everton
bullied
are
him
flying
after
right now.
removing a goal.
No,
Let's
no.
go.
I think
Mo?
no. I think they're flying.
3-1
right
to
now.
Spurs.
3-1
Wow.
Tottenham.
Tottenham
Staffy?
Tottenham Hotspur will win 3-1. That's what I say.
2-0 Spurs.
2-0. And next
So
up,
hold on. Me and Hussam give the realistic outcome. These 2 guys that love to ride freaking
There
Tottenham
we
every single
go.
day. Of
Hold
the
on.
week.
Say, wait,
Yari,
Steph.
yari,
Steph,
yari,
Steph,
yari.
They love
Wait
to
until he
back
finishes.
Tottenham. Oh, we win.
That's
Bro.
why you and Hussam
Frauds.
are the bottom 2 and we're the top 2.
Wow.
Yari,
Really?
yari. Oh, this is the cringiest rivalry right here. This Liverpool City right here. They're loving each other, even though they're supposed to beat each other for the title.
I mean, he
Anyway.
cooked himself, bro. It is what
He
it is.
Anyway.
literally just cooked himself.
He cooked himself.
This
He
time-
said
this
them
time we
2 as
found
if we're not in the top of the table, both of us. I don't get it.
يا الله يا مارديني انت حاط ستافي البروفايل بيكتشر تاعتك يا عرس.
Mardini ya hayawan. By the way, he understands what we said because he's Iraqi. Yesterday, I let you play right wing over Oski in pro clubs, and you're still twerking for Hassan. You know what, Mardini? You're banned on the
with
team.
Staffy as his profile picture. طب make it make sense. طب put me at least عشان تزبط كذبتك.
This guy has
يعني
more
عشان-
heel turns than the freaking Big Show. Wallahi, he
Yeah,
turns
that's
face,
what
he turns
I'm
his
saying,
heel.
bro.
Turns face, he turns heel. ماشي Mardini.
Sheffield go to Aston Villa. Staffy, you start this one.
Sheffield to Aston Villa.
That's
Yes, so
tomorrow.
Villa are at home to Sheffield tomorrow. This is actually the Friday night.
Top of the league at Villa tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK time. Top of the league.
Easy game for Villa.
Yes.
It's a matter of how many they score, and I think it's going to be 4-0 Villa. They've been attacking very well. You know, tomorrow they'll be motivated to go top of the league, and yeah, 4-0.
Mo.
Three nil Aston Villa. Just 3-0.
3-0 Aston Villa. Saad.
Yeah, it's gonna be an easy game for
I'm
Villa.
gonna go 1-0 to Sheffield United.
Oh
I'm going
my
for the
god, you're
upset.
so
I'm going for
cringy.
the upset.
So
I'm
cringy.
going for the upset.
Okay, I'm going 2-0.
Did you
Yeah.
notice how Saad goes against all the favorites?
I'm gonna
But
go
when
2-0.
we go for the favorites, he doesn't say anything, and then he picked Spurs to say that we're talking for them.
And you know what? Speaking of, you know what?
100%.
Speaking of Staffy, I realized this.
Start there,
Let's
first.
start. You start this section. Nottingham Forest are at home to Bournemouth.
Oh my god. Who's the manager? Who's the new manager?
Who?
ما
It's,
بعرف.
no,
Who's
it's
the new
Nuno,
manager?
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Is he already hired?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's hired. I'm gonna go with
Also
a
football's back.
Bournemouth win. I'm gonna go 2-1 to Bournemouth.
Hussam.
Okay.
I don't know why
Mo,
he took so long with the pause there to take that in, bro. What?
Mo?
what?
No, انت حسام, you do.
يا عمي انت بالك انا عامل ترتيب السنيك بمخي احكي.
He loves to go last, Mo, because he wants to.
No,
get
I'm
all
going
of our
first on the next one.
predictions.
يا اخي, it's the
There you
snake
go.
order. Be quiet يا اخي. Go ahead, Mo.
1-1.
1-1. This game, I'm going. I think new manager bounce. Bournemouth are like hit and miss and shit. I'm gonna go for a 2-1
miss.
Nottingham Forest. Actually, I think Forest win at home. Staffy.
I don't think there's going to be any manager bounce, because when the manager bounces Nuno Espirito Santo and he plays fossil football, there is no bounce. I think he's going to set him up well defensively, but it's going to end 0-0.
Okay, fairs. Next one, I'm starting Fulham Burnley. See why I told you, just let me run it. It's the snake order. So Fulham Burnley. Fulham are very hit and miss, but Burnley are just that offensive team that score goals. The problem is Fulham can beat a team 5-0 and they just play like shit the next game. But I think Fulham have been cooking lately. I'm going to give Burnley a goal, but I'm going to go 3-1 to Fulham. Saad, your prediction.
Look at Mardini.
He's such a fraud. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 Fulham. 3-0 Fulham.
3-0 Fulham. Okay.
2-0 Fulham. 2-0 Fulham.
Okay, Moamen. 2-0 Fulham. Staffy?
Yes.
I think Fulham are going to win again. I was thinking of 2 or 3-0. I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to say 2-0.
2-0 Fulham. Okay, I don't know what you guys are laughing at because I'm on the document. So it's one more left before I look at the chat. One more game. Luton at home to Newcastle. Mo starts this one. Mo.
Mo?
Luton at home to Newcastle.
I'm thinking.
No, you're doing Hassan one right now.
As you think, big up to Danny D who says Madison Van de Beek are back in week. We cook everyone. Okay, first of all, relax with cooking everyone. Second of all, Everton are just a rigid, tough team.
Van de Ven, not Van de Beek.
They're bastards like that. That's just what.
Actually, by the way, Madison might be back in February, and Van de Ven is gonna start in mid-January. So
yeah, so it's not yet. But anyway,
yeah. Who are we talking about?
Luton at home to
Newcastle.
آخر مباراة يا زلمة.
طب ما I'm thinking. It's very tough. I think it's gonna be Newcastle. No, it's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be 1-1. Just a 1-1.
1-1.
Yes.
Saad.
I'm gonna get all the predictions wrong this week.
I think
These
this
are
could
very
be,
similar. It's gonna be
I
a
think
tough
this could. I think this could be a 1-0 win to Luton. I think this is when they finally get their home win. They've been knocking on the door for that. On the door. I say it like that. They've been knocking on the door for that home win. So I feel like this is the time they could get their first home win against a big team. Yeah, they played actually well against a lot of big
Okay,
teams.
1-0 Luton is his prediction. My prediction is 2-1 to Luton. I'm not going to give a Luton clean sheet because I've not seen that happen yet. And finally, Staffy, Luton at home to Newcastle prediction, please.
I'm debating if Luton are gonna win or draw. I think they're definitely gonna get at least a point.
There you are.
But
Yeah, like copy my result.
Wallahi, I've been thinking anyway. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Do I see Newcastle scoring 2? Yes, I do. You know what? I'm gonna go with the 2-2. I think they're gonna draw 2-2.
2-2. Fair. So the predictions are now in. I don't know what we're gonna do about the midweek games, to be fair, but I might
Wait,
ask the
let's
guys
do
to
it right
send
now.
their predictions.
Let's do it right now. It's fine.
لا, we have to. We can't
Or
do it.
Yeah,
Sunday.
خلاص. لا, either I'm just gonna ask you guys to send them to me. Maybe something like that. And then we'll let
I
the
mean,
people
we're gonna do the show on Sunday. We might as well just give 10 minutes to do the predictions, and just the predictions, no preview.
Okay, we might as well do that.
Because we're gonna be
we'll-
live anyways. Might as well.
Okay, we'll see how we plan it. Anyway, listen, guys, we've come to towards the end of the show. Big up Wolves, FI, Bermuda, Raz, G, Pat, Dinishan, Mo, Amro, Nadra, SC, AMD, and Danny for the super chats. Big up to all the super chatters, all the people who have shown us all the love and support. We want to get to 25k before the end of the year. We're 500 away. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Share the videos everywhere. That's the new target, 500 subs before January 1st, 2024, inshallah. We're going to go around the lovely pan. They're going to let you know where you can find them or what they have got coming up. El Don Staffy, aka Staffy TV. Where can people find you? What have you got coming up?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, get my guy to 25k, and subscribe to everyone actually. And he's on his journey to 25k, but I'm still on my baby journey. So get me to 3k because we're about 500 away from that. So make sure you subscribe to my channel right here, Staffy_TV. I dropped 2 shows yesterday if you want to go watch it. Both of them were very fun, if I'm being honest. I had Northside on one of them, and the other one was the debut of the AEO show. It was Omar was on, and that one was a funny one for if you put LFC for the doubles picture right there. Griggs in a do-rag for a reason, because he lost it there and he had to show his face with a do-rag on the show. But anyways, we'll probably be back tomorrow with a match preview. And maybe, depending on everyone's availability, we're going to do another Pro Clubs. And if that doesn't happen, you already know to find me on Saturday, inshallah, for the watch along. It's going to be an early day for me. If I'm waking up at 7 a.m. to watch a game, actually, technically, I'm going to wake up at 6. So make sure you tune in then and, smash a like on the video.
Literally.
And that's it.
Moamen, Footy Judge Mo, Fraudulent Judge. Where can we find
Footy
you?
Judge Mo, it's simple. Just give me a subscription. It will help me. I'm on the way to 8k, so just please do that. And watch the Hussam and LB show that dropped this morning. It's a very, very good show. You'll enjoy it. Very good show. Hussam and LB this morning was a great show.
Sam and LB was a good show. طب انت ليه بتأشر عليهم الهامر كأنك بدك تضرب اللي بالشات؟ ايش فيه؟
He's a judge and he's holding in the gavel. It's okay.
Fairs. Yeah, but when I do it, I'm the aggressive camel riding Arab. You racist.
You're holding a
Saad.
hammer. He's holding a gavel. There's differences.
The massive
You think you're Triple H, bro? What's next? A sledgehammer?
He just called me a sand eater. Saad, where can people find you?
Listen, Football Corner 97, man. You already know where it is. 819 subscribers. We're nearly there, man. We're grinding towards getting to 1k subscribers. So yeah, there we go. They want me to do it.
And he always points in the wrong places.
The football. No, it's right here. What are you talking about?
Football
corner.
Football Corner 97. Can you guys please, guys? Come on,
You
man.
can find my Twitter at
Let's
Saad.
be professional. Let's be professional. Let's be professional, guys, please. And then right here, you can find my social media, Saad_E215 on all platforms. And yeah, listen, subscribe to the channel, man.
What is 215?
I don't know, some random number which I just
There
picked
you
on
are.
one day.
There you
And
are.
I just
There you
done
are.
it for
What a
everything.
fraud.
The most sad thing. It's the most sad
And
thing possible.
the Football Corner 97 guys, we're nearly at 1K. Please.
Yalla.
Subscribe.
What is 97?
I told him to redirect to him today, but he's a fraud. Anyway,
I'm kidding,
love
I'm
to
joking.
you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and
Up there,
subscribing.
his
The year
birth
he
year.
was born. مبينة يعني. Sad is just cringy like
Yeah,
that. Anyway, make sure you guys are hitting the like button.
Saad, I'm
Make sure
3
you
years
guys
older than you. You
subscribing
better show me
to
respect
football.
from now on.
I'll give it
Tomorrow,
the
I'm
rest,
not
mate.
gonna be. I'm not gonna be on my channel. I'm gonna be on Straight Facts, inshallah, at 3 p.m. UK time, and I'm gonna go on TJ Waffles, TJ Warren TV, inshallah, tomorrow at 11 as well. So, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys on Saturday.
Where are you going to be on
Saturday.
Saturday? Tell them.
Yes,
Where are you going to be on Saturday? Tell them.
on This Is Football, inshallah. So,
No, other than this is football.
and Staffy TV at night, and more dependent when he does his show, inshallah. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. Yalla, see you guys later.